Why, hello there. So today I wanted to do this skull-inspired makeup look inspired by this really amazing artist on Instagram that I follow. His name is Bone Calligraphy, and he takes, I'm not sure if they're real or not, but human skulls and animal skulls, and he adds these really beautiful painted designs in them with lots of dots and intricate details. So I attempted to do one of his designs on my face. Hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. If you want to see how I did this look, keep on watching. So to start off, I'm taking a look at my reference picture and just using a dark brown contour powder to draw where I want the basic outlines of my skull to be. And I'm just going in with a small angled brush just to get around those really hard to reach areas of my nose to make sure there's no skin poking through. For this tutorial, I'm only going to be using a few products, and the black is going to be all completely this Mehron face paint. This is a paradise paint, and it smells amazing because it has coconut oil in it, and it's really good for your face, so I highly recommend it. Here I switched to a bigger Real Techniques foundation brush just because I wanted to cover a bigger area faster. And if you'll notice, the first coat of this paint is kind of opaque, you can see my skin through it, but that's okay because with this paint I think it's better for you to go in with thin washes and then just kind of gradually build up layers over time. That way you get a really nice thick black finish. Here I'm just working into my hairline. Because it is a skull, I didn't want any of my forehead to be showing through, so I'm just kind of working that back into the baby hairs in the front of my hair. Now, even though this is a water-based face paint, which means you don't have to set it with a powder, if you do put it on areas like your eyes that tend to crease and move a lot, it will crease and it will be noticeable. So what I like to do is I set it with the same color eyeshadow or a powder. Here I'm using the Urban Decay single eyeshadow in Blackout just to cover my lids and make sure that the paint won't go anywhere. Now to start the beginning of all the crazy detail work, I'm using my white liquid eyeliner from NYX Cosmetics. This little brush is really great because it's really small and it's great for making those little details, especially rounded shapes. So I'm just using this brush and this eyeliner for the whole rest of my face I'm going to be doing. For the design of my dots and where they're going, I'm using a reference picture, but you can change this look to however you want. You can use a different picture, you can use different tribal patterns, however you want. I'm just using a specific picture that I really liked. In terms of advice, if you want to branch out and do your own special design, I think the best thing to keep in mind is that with this type of look, it's better to do different sized dots. Like, you can have the same kind of dots next to each other, but when you look at the whole look, it doesn't really make it pop. So I would recommend you doing a small line of dots next to a slightly bigger line of dots, just varying the dot size and see what you can come up with. Now, I do apologize for this, but I didn't film my entire process because there were at some points I was getting frustrated, and when I film I have to make sure that my face is still in the shot, so I wanted to kind of cut that out so I didn't have to worry about two things at once, so I just kind of focused on doing the face, and then I came back to filming when I felt like I was a little less stressed out, so I apologize for that. One thing that I really loved about this look is that whenever I made a mistake, thankfully I didn't make too many, but when I did, it was really easy to erase it because the base color is just black. So I just went in with another, wash of the paint on that same brush that I was using earlier and just kind of wiped out all the white that I didn't like. Like for example here, I didn't like this forehead piece, the way it was going. So instead of just, kind of wiping all the makeup off my face, I just dipped my brush back into the black face paint and painted right over it. And then once that dried, I was able to just go over and start all over again, which is fantastic. And if anyone is curious, this took me about a total of 3 hours to do, just straight through sitting and painting, no breaks or anything. And you guys get to see it in 10 minutes, which is kind of insane, but in case you guys were thinking of recreating it, that's how long it would take. And once you're happy with all the details and you've gone in and fixed up any mistakes you might have made, that's pretty much it. And I was really happy with how this came out. It wasn't perfect, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect. And, with this look, you can customize it, make it different colors. It would be great for Halloween. Whenever I showed people this, they thought it was a mask. They didn't believe it was face paint. So if you can do this, if you can pull this off, great ideas for Halloween parties or just if you want to freak people out and going to ShopRite and getting some groceries. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and hello to all my lovely new subscribers, glad to have you here, hope you enjoy, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a good one, bye!